Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and I just wanted to pop in here and just talk a little bit about what's been going on. I can't give details, but there was a major issue with my house. It was major, 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 and it's resolved now. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It was resolved, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. And then, uh, and then, uh, there's issues with my car which need to be resolved. So hopefully those will be resolved too. And there's just so much going on, and I mean, you wouldn't know it if you just watched me because I pretty much just stay on the sofa. Um, but there's so much going on, and I don't know. Always, there's so much always going on, but these were major issues, and one of the major issues has been resolved. So I'm very happy about that. And Father John already told me I couldn't tell you what it was. That's right. She's not going to tell you what her issues are. Anyway, so what else? What else? Uh, yeah, so, Father Mike told me that, well, let me start at the beginning. I mentioned in a previous vlog that I went to the store on my scooter, and on the way back, I walked most of the way because just the muscles I was using on the scooter, really, I mean, those are muscles that I haven't used in years. And they're not walking muscles. So I, um, I, uh, I walked back from the store most of the way. I was only on the scooter for maybe, I don't know, 10 houses, and then the rest of the way I was walking. And I'm going to back up and go back in time. When I was overweight, it I mean, I'm still overweight, but not like I was when I was much bigger. And I don't know, maybe I was still more traumatized. The walk seemed unbearable. I mean, it just seemed like it took forever. It was so long of a walk and all that. Well, on the way home, when I didn't have the scooter to scooch myself, on the way home as I walked home, it felt like a pleasant walk, and it didn't, and when I got home it just didn't seem that long. So back to the present. Um Father Mike told me that he was walking with me and we were having a conversation. And, you know, I really thank him because it was very pleasant. Thank you. Yes, I was walking with Marissa, and I walk with her all the time. Marissa and I have lots of conversations in her subconscious, but one day we will have conversations out loud when people aren't listening in. Yeah. Yeah, and they're pleasant, very pleasant. I mean, the walk was so pleasant, and I just didn't feel like I walked that far. It's a pretty far walk, too. Yeah, for someone who hasn't walked in a year and a half, you know, it's a pretty far walk. So, but it was, my knee gave out somewhere along the way, so I was hobbling, but it's still, even with that, the walk was pleasant, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Father Mike. You're welcome. Anyway, what else? You know, I know I'm gonna have to retire my ring, my TLW ring, the lone wolf ring, and I just, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, and she doesn't need to be ready right away. This is a big deal. So I'm not ready to retire my ring. And I'm just, I don't know, for the past, what was it, 8 years, 9 years almost, I have been, 8.5 years, I have been the lone wolf. And that was how I identified as someone who was solitary and who fought for justice, well, for holy things, whatever, and who tried to think about things and create things and come up with things. And it was all on my own, And now I'm a part of a group, which, I don't know, it's just, I guess I have to work my way into it because, last year when I took the sewing class, I really was rude, but that came after 12 years of me staying at home and taking care of people, and I realized to myself, I was kind of rude to people, just not really realizing how I was coming off because I had been alone for so very long. Marissa had been solitary. She had a few acquaintances, but rarely spent time with them. She mainly spent time at home, taking care of people who were ill. So she didn't get the socialization. She lost part of what she knew, but it's all back now. Yeah, yeah. So, I was rude. If you hear, nah, she wasn't that rude. And they had to understand. They knew that she had been locked away, that she had been uh, inside the house for that many years. And this was her first time interacting with people in so many years. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, but so yeah, back to Father Mike. Father Mike is, oh no, back to being the lone wolf. That's where I was. Yeah. So I'm not ready to give up the ring. I'm not ready to I'm ready. I'm already feeling like I'm part of the pack, and that makes me feel good. But I'm not ready to give up the ring and I have a lighter that my friend gave me. I'll show it to you. Can I show it? Yes, you can. I have this lighter. He gave it to me, and because I was the lone wolf, and it's from Zippo, and but I don't want it. I never used it because it was so nice. I kept it in the box, but I don't want to give it up. You don't have to give that up. And she doesn't have to give up the ring. She just needs to stop wearing it. So, yes, I have to stop. I have to really change around everything because I'm not in charge, you know? And I was never really in charge, but I was left to my own devices for a long time. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. So now I am part of the Father John Wolf Pack. And I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. I just, I have to slowly let go of the lone wolf persona. This is Father John. She doesn't have to rush. She can take her time. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I guess I can't think of my favorite thing that I did when I was a lone wolf. I mean, I loved something that I would like to do again right now is is make codes, and she can't. She cannot create codes anymore. She cannot do anything. Very little. Very little. She is, and so she is right to stay on her sofa, because that way she's not doing anything creative, and people don't have to attack her, and people don't have to try to take it from her, and people don't have to be more jealous and more envious of her. Yeah. So that's where I am. That's where I am, and that's where I've been. Anyway, but Father John, thank you so much for everything. And Father Mike, thank you so much. And Father David, Michael, thank you. And we all say you're welcome. And we all say thank you to you for being such a great friend. Hey, no problem. Thank you for that compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, so what else? What else? Is there anything else? Um, oh yeah. I want to thank everyone for any prayers that you gave to my sister, and I want to just ask for prayers again for my friend's mother who has cancer, and so please pray for her. Please pray for her. Um, and please pray for her family. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.